Hello, welcome back. We got some enchantment. I'm not sure what 3 gives us. Did I check? I was checking what we could do at 4 with our Earth 2 and Water 2 mages. Turns out nothing. This does give us Strength of Giants, okay. We could also do Seeking Arrows, interestingly, if we had any air income at all. That would be pretty good, actually. Gift of Flight might be funny. Oh, and my god can cast Regen now. I'm going to detour quickly into Conjuration. I figure I should probably get Phoenix Power so that my F3 mages can cast Flaming Arrows without needing a gem. So I'll get that first, then back to Enchantment for 4 to get Flaming Arrows. Finish off a bit of construction and then back into Alteration for a bit. Still no sites anywhere. Bit unfortunate. We've done quite a lot of searching now in our territory. As you can see on the right. But, very few sites. As for events, we got 2 fire gems and 1 pearl in Giant's Rest, and in Cunal, a magnificent statue was raised in the honor of the perfect body in just 8 weeks. Minion +4, order +1. And that's it for messages. Still not doing much. I know that, Ind is at war with Ashdod over some sort of territorial dispute. So we'll keep an eye on that. The troops that I've got down here, I've finally got some other troops here to do patrolling to find this boar. I don't know why I'm still looking for it. I suppose it's something to do down here. So the rest of the stuff is going to head up north to join the big army that's forming. So all this stuff here is going to start moving up, join Boggerwald. My water mage found nothing. I'm going to have him move into the ocean, well, the lakes. Start searching the lakes for water sites, that sounds more likely. I get a bit of water income. My 2 other site searching mages are going to head to Cunal next. They'll search the... might go down to the forest as well. I think forests are a higher chance for sites. Tender, searching in this forest up here. I don't think we have any earth sites yet, do we? What do we get from our cap? 1, 2, yeah. So we still just got cap income for earth. It'd be nice to find an earth site. Yeah, and everything else is just moving over. I'm moving out the Cyclops that's in my cap because he's F3. He'd be a good guy to cast Flaming Arrows, I think. And the new Tyrant we got is also Death 2, which is really cool. One day, if we ever are able to cast Soul Vortex, that'd be pretty useful. Everything else is just moving over. One thing I am forging this turn is a Fire in a Jar, which is just temporary fire gem. Seems like it might be useful, so... something seems like it might be useful, it's better to forge it early. And I think that's still it, pretty much. We've still got exactly the same research goals, exactly the same plan. The only other thing worth mentioning is that I'm moving a bunch of stuff to Pepper Plain. There is no reason for this. I'm doing it just because it looks obvious building up a massive stack of units in a fort on someone's border. So if I just randomly move a bunch of stuff here, that makes it seem like I'm doing something else other than building up a load of forces in this fort. So these guys will walk over here, and Mr. Body Oil will search for sites, I guess, in the wasteland. It seems like it might be useful. Which is why it's him that's moving and not somebody else. Alright, ending turn. These are still very brief turns, still not really much to say. Bit of a setback losing those Tyrants. We still do really need to hit that research milestone though, I think. Our troops don't really do much unless they're enchanted up a bit. It'd be nice to have Windguard as well, but that's probably a long way off. Anyway, that was 21. Let's see what happens in the next couple of turns. See you then. Hello, welcome back. Got Conjuration to 1. I switched research targets around again. I think... right, I've been speaking to Katiz again. I'll put a screenshot up on the screen, but just in case I've lost it or something. Marignon extends all the way like over here, and this is where like Kitiz's cap is. It's somewhere around here. Pretty big. Got 50 province events on his cap from events, apparently. He has giant stack over here somewhere. He's got about 60 units in his cap. I'm not sure that the troops I've got over here could even beat him, to be honest. I was looking at what I've got. It's just junk. I mean, it really is just junk. Obviously, the archers are going to get flaming arrowed and stuff, but well, maybe a better research target would be just to get elementals. And then just flood the battlefield with air elementals and fire elementals. That seems like it might be a better bet. So we'll have flaming arrows and then elementals at 5. That delays things even further, but I mean, maybe that's fine. I mean, maybe just sitting here and not doing too much yet is fine. And try and pick up on research a bit. I know that Ind is at war with Ashdod as well. Man hasn't plunged at Maragnon yet, as far as I'm aware. So we'll just wait a bit. If Ind starts to lose, we can pick off some of his territory. And meanwhile, we'll really try and get research done. I'm still very slow. I'm recruiting sages in like all of my forts now to try and catch up on research a bit. And we're almost done with like site searching as well, which would free up these guys, I guess, to do a bit of I meant to return these guys gems. Free up these guys a bit to do some researching. Yeah, but that's what research is looking at now. Still no sites anywhere. I can't find any sites. Events, we got a bunch of gems in Thodas. Nice, thanks. 6 gems in Pepper Plain, and Dominion -2 in Wolfen Plain. And we're still patrolling. So other than that, troops are still just moving around here. I feel like if there was going to be aggression over here, it would be between these two players over a throne. So I'm not too worried about being attacked from up here. Can't imagine Fisha will attack us. We have no thrones, and there isn't really much point attacking us, I don't think. So I think it's fine to just continue sitting here trying to get research done. And then waiting to see what happens here, and waiting to see what happens here. See if we can attack. Once my tyrants are over here, I'm doing a bit of site searching over here, but once they're all over here, I'm just going to have tyrants levying slaves in all of these provinces. I think that's probably a better use of their time than anything else. They could get a little bit of research done, but I'd rather have the free troops, to be honest. Anything else important happening? I don't think so. I'm forging fires and jars every turn to get fire elementals out one day in the future. F2 sages would be quite good for that as well. They can do Phoenix Power and then summon a fire elemental. Searching for sites in Cunal, searching for sites underwater. The god's moving to Thodas. He can't get to the Bogger in one turn, so I'll go to Thodas, search for sites, and then go to Bogger, search for sites, and then just sit there and research. That's pretty much it. All in turn. I know I'm probably not playing this one very well, but I don't know, maybe things will happen by the end of the video. That was turn 22. I'll see you next turn. Hello, welcome back. We got a little bit of Conjuration done. We'll actually have Conjuration 3 next turn as well. We've got enough. 2 gets us nothing, really. But 3 gets us Summon Earth Power, Summon Phoenix Power. Gets us the Lesser Elementals, which is something, I suppose. We might even use Call of the Wild with our Pretender one day. Has its uses. Gonna go back to Enchantment, pick up Flaming Arrows. We'll go all the way to 5 for Elementals. Should be fine for now. Search for sites, still nothing. We found one Earth site with Cunal. One Earth site with Stainvor in Cunal. This is a quicksand for 1 Earth gem per turn. Which is the first site we found in decades. Events in Cunal, they got attacked by wolves. We also got Province Income +10 in Green Waters and in Pepper Plain, which is quite nice. Finished our giant castles and did some patrolling. The only fort that isn't upgraded now is Saran. This also doesn't have a temple yet. It'll get those upgrades someday though. This turn, I'm actually attacking someone this time, guys. Things might finally start happening now. Right, I'll start all the way over here. I've got my scout in Maragnon's cap now. I know that this cap has 55 province defense. He's got about 110 units. It's pretty yikes. But he does have a giant stack over here on Itiz's cap. So that fight is going to happen soon. And Katiz is ready to mount a defense, so hopefully it goes really badly for him. Whether he wins or loses, hopefully he loses a lot of stuff. But up here, I know that Uruk is at war with Fischer, and I've spoken to them a little bit. Uruk is like around here, going this way, and I think Fischer's cap is around here. And I said I'm gonna just like take the cave and stuff like that. I'm hoping I can get the cave in the forest and then lock in the throne for myself, which would be a bit... I don't know. I'm probably not owed this. But Uruk seems fine with me taking some stuff, so sure. I'm gonna try and do that. And then Uruk has this giant border right along Maragnon. So we've been talking a bit about attacking Maragnon soon. I'm gonna try and get on to attack him as well. So the plan now, still the same thing, but like it's moving forward a bit more now. I'm gonna try and get some of Fischer's territory here. And then me, and then maybe Uruk, and maybe Owen, maybe Man. I should speak to Man again. See what he's doing. We're all going to descend on Maragnon and take all this stuff at some point. So up in Pepper Plain, the stuff I have is just these guys. I hope this is enough to take out a cave. I do have my Mr. Body Oil over here. It would be very funny if I just die in the cave now, because it's got like 50 PD, and it's all like something good. If the gimmick for this game is I just keep suiciding slow to recruit cat mages into stupid province events. But this is what I've got. I think they'll be fine. I'm gonna Earthmite the giants and spam combustion, hopefully. Maybe this has got like 1 point in province defense and we take it. And then, like I said, we'll just try and lock down this area. After that, I mean, there's a lot of stuff moving through Thodaz now. There's a lot of stuff already in Boggerwald. I'm moving out some things to the farmland to start getting slaves here. I think it's... I don't actually know how slaving works, to be honest, but I think it'd be better if I spread it out instead of having it all happening in the one province. I really don't know, though. But I'm going to have one guy slaving in Brightgate. I've got retired MMA fighter capturing slaves in Bogger. And then we'll have another tyrant arriving at some point. He's just moving out now. Maybe doing Pepper Plains, or maybe also doing Brightgate. But we'll have the guys here just capturing slaves while we build up forces. Take some of this stuff, and then we'll move into Maragon's territory. I might move on to this fort, knock Burgess off, before Man does that. We'll attack these 3 provinces in a few turns. And then maybe just keep raiding and try and dodge Maragon's cap for a bit until we get our spells online properly. We should be generating quite a lot of units and stuff by then. Research is up to 164 per month, which isn't too bad. I'm gonna keep going up. My pretender is currently in Thodaz. He's going to search for sites. I don't think anyone else over here is searching for sites now. They're all just patrolling or researching. Or capturing slaves. In my cap, I'm still recruiting tyrants every turn. All the units that are currently here are all moving out, so there's quite a lot of stuff. Down here, I'm going to continue patrolling in Kolmogor until we find the boat. I'm moving out this random collection of junk to help patrol. Because why not? Where's my script there? We'll try and get this ore found, I don't know. And yeah, and Saran, I'm still forging a fire in a jar and an alquill every turn. This will be our second alquill. We should be able to get another one next turn as well. Which is something. It more than makes up for the research I'm not doing by forging these items. Yeah, and that's pretty much everything. There's not much else to say. But at least some stuff is happening now. And hopefully this goes okay. Alright, ending turn. Not moving the priest. I could have him preach, but I think that makes you easier to find. And I'm surprised I haven't been found already with all the province defense on Mary's cap. Notable he's partialed. I suppose he is storming Katiz this turn, or at least sieging. He must be worried about my army on his border. But he shows a much larger border with Uruk and people. I'm such a small kind of... I don't know. I'm sure he doesn't suspect anything, guys. Alright, so that was turn 33. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. We've got some Conjuration. I switched research again. Conjuration's out 3. Do Phoenix Power. I'm going to get 2 levels of Evocation quickly, because that gives us Sulphur Haze. I've heard this is a good spell, I don't think I've ever cast it. But our Cyclops that we have walking around can cast this quite easily. Let's pick this up, might be good. It does either fire or poison damage. And our Gigantes have fire and poison resistance. Not very much of it, but I don't know. Might be a good one to lay down if we're about to attack a throne fort. Still didn't find any sites, only searched with my god though. More thrones have been claimed. What's this? Crystal Throne and Outer Throne? Battle in the Realm of Silence. So we attacked a cave. There are only 2 cavemen here. Pretty hard to get province defense in caves. I feel like the hurlers are a good match for cavemen. What's their precision in a cave? 5? Yeah, they're not gonna hit anything. The Gigante gets him though. I think. Yes. So that was Realm of Silence. Currently on like over 100 unrest, which is interesting. In Colomagor, the tax collector has been waylaid, probably by the giant boar, if I'm being honest. A worldwide event, deathmatch competition had taken place. Only Man and, is that Ashdod? And people. Haven't watched this yet. Looks like, what is it? Is that a gnome? Yes. We've got a Knight of Stone versus an Earth Gnome. Surely the Knight of Stone wins this, right? Actually, you know what? There's another place your bets, guys. Who wins this? I don't know. Knight has lots of attacks, right? Lance, does this break? Well, he's gonna get a Lance charge, and then he's got 2 attacks per round. This guy's got a little bit of regen. It's not gonna help, is it though? 5 protection. Yeah, the Knight's gonna win easy, right? Okay, he insta gives him with the Lance charge. Cool. Congratulations to Offer. Imagine sending someone to the arena and not even naming them. I mean, come on, guys. Get your shit together. Talon Scout was discovered and attacked in Maragnon. Let's check out what 50 points of province defense looks like. Looks like a lot of province defense. I've seen some province defense in my time, but that's a lot of province defense. I was hoping to have a scout in this area, just so that I could see movements, but I don't know. Probably a mistake actually sitting on the cap, because I knew he had a ton of province defense. So that's unfortunate. Did some patrolling, starting to starve in Thodaz, that's over here, that's fine. It is a wasteland, but we're about to move into nice Boggerwald with all our cows, and Bright Gate with 547 supplies, so that'll be fine. We do have some cows on the way, but they're with the crossbows who are quite slow. Okay, so this turn we can see a Maragnon stack. I assume this is just to free his fort though. I don't think he's going to attack me with that. And if he is going to attack me with that, he's probably going to rescue his fort first, so let's ignore that for now. As far as I know, he's still sieging Katiz, so it remains to be seen how that battle goes over here. Up here, I spoke to Uruk again. I said, can I attack this forest? He said yes, so fine with me, that locks in the throne for us. So we'll attack that with our army. That should go fine. You can see a big red arrow there. I'm going to attack Ard with my god. Because why not? I can't imagine this is very heavily defended. The fort only just went up. Maybe it has a lot of province events, but do we really care? I'm not sure. We currently have 162 hit points. I did the math, right? I had to work this out because I've never really looked into it before. So our base hit points is 135. We get plus 67 from Dominion. We're in 5 white candles, so that seems like each candle gives you 10%. Cool. Never Healing Rune takes 27. Looks like that comes off the base hit points and not your adjusted hit points. Which is bad if you're going into dark candles, I guess. But based on my calculations, and based on the fact that this province is 5 dark candles, we will arrive with 162 hit points, but our hit points maximum will be reduced to 40, which is significant because regen goes off your current hit point max. So we'll have 162 hit points, but we'll only regen below 40. I think that's fine. I think that's fine for attacking this province. It looks quite weak. I don't think there's anything here. He's not going to be able to recruit any like mages or anything to defend. There's going to be some province defense. Hopefully Fischer doesn't get good for province defense, but whatever. Even if it is, 160 hit point, Drakon doing earth power, regen, and then stone skin, and then regenning below 40 hit points. That's probably going to be fine. So we'll take this province, we'll lock it in, and then we'll also put it under siege with our god, so that he can't do anything. And then we'll bring these boys over. What's their siege strength together? 139. What's this for? 100. Yeah, that's going to fall over pretty quickly. We should have a throne. And then we can deal with whatever happens over here. I'm moving some stuff into Brightgate. I'm capturing slaves here. I'm doing patrolling with the stuff I've brought. I'm moving some other stuff over here as well. Just in case man takes this fort and then attacks my farmland. I don't think he will, but let's make sure that there's some stuff here to defend it anyway. So we'll be capturing slaves each turn. The slaves will be handed over to either to the Gigant, to the tyrant himself, or to Zenon here or someone. And we'll keep building up slaves in this province. The rest of the stuff's going to Bogger. Still building up troops here. There's quite a lot of stuff here now, actually. And the cows are coming up slowly as well. So we'll keep levying slaves. Keep getting our research done. Down here things are as usual. I'm moving out a better commander to take over patrolling for this boar. I will have this boar one day. You'd also keep an eye on what happens between Ind and Ashdod. Ashdod are pretty scary. From what I can work out on the Discord, Ind actually beat one of Ashdod's armies there, amusingly. I'm not sure how, but I don't really know what Ind does, so they have a lot of trash here, to be honest. Searching for sites as usual, searching for sites underwater. Getting a temple up in Sauron this turn. Maybe it'd be better to get a fortress instead, but I'd like to free up my prophet, to be honest. He's the only guy I have who can build temples, and also the only guy I have who can claim thrones that isn't my god, so let's get this temple down so that he can move around. He's also a good leader. I mean, +1 for 3 squads, and he's, what is it, +2 taskmaster? Yeah. I think that's everything for this turn. Just hit N. There's no one left to move. I hope this goes well. I'm the last person to take my turn. I am just going to quickly submit a partial so that I can check the audio on this recording, and then I'll submit, and I'll be right back. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on turn 25. Hello, welcome back. We got Sulfur Haze researched. Almost got Flaming Arrows now as well. We'll have that next 2 turns. Not quite there yet. Then we'll do Conjuration, then probably some Construction as well. Search for sites. We actually found a site that gives us no gems, but it does give us 100 gold, so that's something at least. Gonna have these 2 guys move finally to Sauron Forest, where they may retire to do some research. Might be better to do research in Cunal actually, because that still doesn't have my drone skills yet. It's also tempting to have Thambor make the long march over here to do some site searching. However, that might not be necessary. We took control of Black Forest. There was no province defense there. We also attacked Ard. This goes fine, there's nothing here. So we cast our spells. Stone Skin, Reinvigoration, Regen. Take 1 hit point. And that's that. Total damage taken, 1 hit point worth of damage. So that's Ard. The throne here is the Iron Throne, which is really nice because it lets us recruit Adepts of the Iron Order who are Earth 2, Astral 2. So these guys can side search over here. And then some picks that we already have, but maybe some more Astral. And they are extremely adept researchers. They are old age though. We have growth scales, so that won't hurt quite as much, I don't think. In Windsong Forest, we got a magic site. This is a nice free 1 nature gem per turn, so I will enjoy that. Which leader of the natives has been caught and forcefully persuaded to reveal a site revered as holy by the wolf tribe? I wonder if that has other events tied to it. We'll start to get reprisal attacks from the wolf tribe. Maybe I'll put the province defense up a little bit, just in case. Ard is under siege, but there's no one there yet. They're patrolling. Still starving in Boggerwald. It's very close to being fine though. So when the cows come over, I think that'll be okay. I am actually recruiting one more shepherd shaman to make more cows, so hopefully that helps. Okay, so this turn, lots of armies here now. This is a very tense region of the world. These guys are just patrolling though while we catch slaves. We're building up quite an army over here now. This is like a lot of stuff. None of it's very good. It's also difficult to lead these guys as well because, like if I look at the archers in this province, these guys are on 8 morale. Even when they're led by the Trophimus commanders who have +1 and then +2. Archers in general, it's not too bad if they're low morale because you don't really want them to stick around if they're dying. But these guys are on 11, which is slightly better. That might be fine for melee troops at least. I'm just going to keep catching slaves and patrolling. Same in Boggerwald. And then up here, we've got these guys, they're still unharmed. There's 139 siege strength in this army. That should break open Ard in 1 turn. And then we'll storm it with this lot. I'm gonna spam Silver Haze, see if that does anything. Gigantes can walk forwards. Hopefully they'll be mostly resistant to the Silver Haze stuff, I don't know. Hurlers can hurl. This guy can walk forwards. He might have trouble getting through the gate if he's over there. Maybe I should put him there. 64 hit points now. Down to 4 dark candles. Should be fine, right? He only took 1 point of damage, and there's not going to be any units here. He won't have been able to do any recruitment, so... The only thing that's worth mentioning is that Future does have troops here. So they might try and take this back, but I don't think they'll be very successful. There's Uruk's army. And there's Fuchsia's cap, which we can see now. So I think we're going to get this area locked down. My water mage found nothing. He's going to search here and then move to the throne to search there. The grey arrow you can see is a priest I recruited. I've given him a water breathing ring. He's going to move up here to put down a temple. My prophet is now walking slowly up around this part of the map. Other than that, things in this region are about the same as they've been for the whole game. I think this should get wrapped up fine though. This big red area is the tyrant I've just recruited. I'm going to move the tyrant here and start catching slaves in this area. And then the next tyrant I recruit can start doing slaves in this area. So that we always have a load of chaff in all kind of portions of our domain. And then a few turns from now we'll have enough research. We can try lunging at Maragnon. We'll find out how things went in Cadiz. And I'm going to ask all of Maragnon's neighbours to attack him as well. Since we are playing a bit more vulturing than usually. Try and pick off bits of other people while we gain better position. It's nice to have a throne though, especially the Iron Throne. Not much else to say. I think I'll leave it there. Yeah. I guess I'll mention that this guy was Fire 3, Air 1, Earth 2, Death 1, which is interesting. Quite a spread. Anyway, that was 1025. Thanks for watching. See you next time.